eyes on 9 feet. Let's get this paper.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are watching the hottest countdown in the whole country. I'm talking about none other than BrinkTV Music U Live. Now, of course, this is a brand new episode of the countdown. We got 10 of the dopest videos from all over this world on tonight's countdown, but of course, you know the other side of that too, right? We ain't playing not now one of them videos until you guys go to @BrinkTV Show on all social media right now. Follow us. We got a lot of amazing things popping off. Like I say, you want to stay tapped in where you fit in. Also, artists, if you're trying to get your music video on this countdown, it's simple. All you got to do is go to www.brinktvshow.com. Go to the contact section, email us your video, pay the submission fee, get your votes up. You can be on the countdown next week. It's so simple. You guys just complicate it from time to time. But like I said, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's show. We got brand new features on the countdown, and this one right here, brand new. And I definitely got to say shout out to everybody out there on the West Coast. This is coming in at number 10, my guy, Chris the Glove Taylor. And the song is called Cahuenga Boulevard. Number 10. Check it out.
West Side, LA, rolling round town with my Dre. 2 p.m. about to hit the studio. Hollywood, where it all began, though. Born under the cedars of the city, raised under the eye of LAPD. But let me tell you about the 3rd floor. Red room with the locked door. Suge Knight, CEO, knocking out the LA time zone. Got us out the ruthless gang quick. Little did we know he was the same trick. DOC, he got the pins right. Doggy Dog, he spit the game tight. Back then things used to seem good. Cahuenga Boulevard, up in Hollywood. Cahuenga Boulevard, up in Hollywood.
Keep me from all evil.
That's where we were.
Lord, would you keep me?
Murder was the case that they gave Snoop. And then there was the day Pop came through. California love was the rage. Death Row Records front page. Can't forget the Dog Pound gangsters. Corrupt on every death row banger. Then came the scuffles and the beat. Gang violence all up in them Compton streets. Chris Glove, he left the road first. Niggas had a different kind of thirst. All those platinum records we made. How Dr. Dre had the game played. Jimmy High Beam got us faded. Slid us off the Aftermath Incorporated. Back then, things used to seem good. Cahuenga Boulevard, up in Hollywood.
Hey man, definitely gotta say shout out to my guy Chris the Glove Taylor. Hey man, he used to be with Death Row. Like I say, man, he been putting it out since way back when. Real OG status. That was the number 10 video on the countdown. We're talking about Chris the Glove Taylor, and the song is called Cahuenga Boulevard. Hey, I'm gonna have to pull up on you, man, when I come out to LA. When I come out to the West Coast, the best coast, I'm definitely gonna have to pull up on you, man. We got to chop it up. I want to hear about them Death Row days. We got to talk about that. Now it's time to get into the number 9 video on the countdown this week. You saw these guys last week. Hey, they done spent that block. Coming in at number 9, we got CINO featuring Young WICKIDD, and the song is called The Main Reason. Number 9, check it out.
Hey, yo, what up, CINO?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, shit, I think it's that time we pop that, bro.
Man, y'all got this.
Yeah, man.
And we gon' run
Motherfuckers
it
wonder why
back
we
up,
pop
my
our
nigga.
shit real.
I never asked you for no problem, but that was a bet. I know I had to play my role so you wouldn't see me sweat. And I would never talk about chuckers cause I know life is chess. And I've been anxious for my moment cause I know we the shit. Hey, wicked frontin' be the bag so we win be the best. So many quit on us and we would never forget. I find it strange when we poppin' everybody around, but they don't never put in work, but they wanna be down. That's why I never gave a fuck. I keep on popping my shit. And every time you see CINO, he bout to bring out your drip. And I was thinking to myself, hey, what we bout to do next? These ain't really talking about shit, but then they say they the best. I keep it solid, guess that's stuck in my blood. And they be running to the block, I'm trying to get out the hood. And I was mad at myself, my mama said I'ma stop. And Honeycomb said you the best and don't forget who you are. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit. I told them that's the main reason that I'm popping my shit.
Feels like the walls closing and I can feel the fake approach. It took my nuts and dived into that wall. I had to keep them stroking. Know what my niggas said. Thought they believed in me. All they did was talk behind my back. Deceiving me, I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Now I ain't Superman, I'm just trying to cope with the stress. See, I was the one that held you down back in the day, and I was the one that showed you everything was okay. Man, this shit is crazy. I'm just trying to make it with this music and feed my babies. Y'all don't understand the shit that I endure daily.
Yes, Sirski, that was the number 9 video on the countdown this week, my guys. Fight Gang, aka CINO and Young Wicked. The song is called Main Reason. Now it's time to get into number 8, and of course, like I say, this is another artist that been spinning the block. Been on here every week the last few weeks. Coming in at number 8 this week, we got my guy, Mr. GYENT, Memphis 10, number 8. Check it out.
GYENT, man. And although it don't sound like it, for sure, I'm from Memphis too. So I'ma take y'all on a ride through my city, man. Come on, man. Come ride with me. Memphis 10. GYENT.
Welcome to the hub, this the distribution center. Everything in the country gotta come through Memphis. Winchester to Sweeney, Sweeney back on the Shelby Drive, UPS to the airport, FedEx in the Air Force. Hustling, grinding, so you know I'm on my grid shit. Kicking it at FedEx form down on Beale Street. Just left the car lot, cop me a drop top, paint job glistening. Look like a cough drop, press a button, just transform like an Autobot. Clicking through the city, catch attention of these other thoughts. I ride down Graceland, feeling like the king. Pick one, Lawler, Elvis, or BB King. 901, Memphis 10, BAC, Mr. GYENT, and that's me. Where you from? Pete. 901, Memphis 10, BAC, Mr. GYENT, and that's me. Where you from? Pete. 901, Memphis 10, BAC, Mr. GYENT, and that's me. Where you from? Pete. 901, Memphis 10, BAC, Mr. GYENT, and that's me. Where you from? Panoramic view when I ride with the top back. From Black Haven Zone all the way to Bartlett. From Fraser to the north, let's see what they hitting for. They head back to Westwood.
And of course, that was the number 8 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about Mr. GYENT, Memphis 10. Now it's time to get into number 7. And of course, you saw these young men on the countdown last week. Hey, they made it back on here this week. Coming in at number 7, we got BLO Reckless featuring 901 Red, and the song is called Crash Control. Number 7. Check it out.
Oh, shut up. You be doing that too.
Reckless. BLO.
Like a Martian, this a Hellcat, it go 200. Do I beg your pardon? Think about my guys, damn it hurt my soul. Never change up on my gang, I never fold. Prices going up, now we going coast to coast. Got a bad bitch, I hate when she do the most. Prices going up, now we going coast to coast. Got a bad bitch, I hate when she do the most. Reckless, got a down bitch, I hate when she do the most. Don't need no chaser, yeah, she ride the boat. I'm the Joker and she Harley, not on pop narcotics. Team on my neck, this hitting like a snow globe. Swerving back to back, yeah, I'm dodging plenty potholes. San Diego Saber, yeah, I send a plane. Dodging all the narco, chilling with my vato. Do you bad in traffic? I do the rate. Get up out my way, having plenty motion. Give me space, yeah, I'm tasting cake. Posted up and tested, try to listen. I need lit room. Finna beat it up, we even make it to the bedroom. I'm the golden child, rock a mirror, that's my style. Let the seat back troll the wheel, Papa shit me dropping, he's might take a while. Don't get saucy when you see me walking out. See how I figured it out, I just switched my flow. Y'all tryna figure me out, raise my vision now, make a decision now.
Hey, got status like Obama, get you here while I play ball. Been deep up in the field and I would never talk the ball.
And of course we back, Brink TV Music You Live Countdown. I'm your host Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. That was the number 7 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about BLO Reckless featuring 901 Red, and the song is called Crash Control. Now it's time to get into number 6, and this is a brand new entry on the countdown this week. Now, of course, you know we've been seeing gospel on the countdown every week, but now we done got 2 gospel videos on the countdown, and I ain't mad at them at all. Coming in at number 6, brand new entry. We're talking about Pastor JT Maberry, and the song is called Head of My Life. Number 6, check it out.
In-house production. I woke this Sunday morning, breakfast is on the table. Already running late, 30 minutes behind schedule. Got suit, cologne, scented, sermons running through my mind. Feed the lost, correct, rebuke, all at the same time. There's a divine upon atmosphere, the sickest face, contrite heart, contrite spirit. Yahweh Jehovah come saturate, increase faith. Ox his dress, come all confess. By benediction time, we'll be favored and highly blessed. First in line to embrace my test, tried and true to lead the rest. Sacrifice my flesh to walk this walk and live my best. If it had not been for the Lord upon my side, what would I be? I testified. The Lord forgave, delivered, and He set me free. Never left my side. He heard my humble cry when friends and family passed me by. Free from alcohol, sex, and suicide. Yes, I survived. Got a second chance at life. Perfecting Him, my soul I strive. Can you visualize a righteous soul like mine? About to life, I'm resurrected. I'm highly respected in these streets. Kingdom citizens in these streets never will be doing me. I owe it all to the Father. Praise it, none that belong to Thee. Giving up praises and glory, no, to the Father who's head of my life. Giving all praises and glory, no, to the Father who's head of my life. Giving all praises and glory, no, to the Father who's head of my life. Giving all praises and glory, no, head of my life. Head of my life. Head of my life.
And that was the number 6 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about Pastor JT Maberry, and the song is called Head of My Life. Hey man, I'm definitely feeling that song. Make sure you keep them votes up. We're trying to see that on the countdown every week. Obviously, we do have the BrinkTV Countdown Awards. We just had it in January, so the next one will be next year. But artists, the way to be nominated, you have to have your video on the countdown at least 2 times. So that's why I stress, keep the votes up. That way you can be in the nominations next time we have an award show. Now it's time to get into number 5, and this is another brand new entry on the countdown this week. Coming in at number 5, we got my guy Belafonte Bubba featuring TA the Great, and the song is called Off the Bread. Number 5, check it out.
My hands out the bread, no. Out the bread, keep me fed, whoa. Out the bread, no. I can't keep my hands out the bread, no. I can't keep my hands out the bread, whoa. I can't keep my hands out the bread, no. I can't keep my hands out the bread, keep me fed, whoa. I can't keep my hands out the bread, no. I can't keep my hands out the bread, whoa. I can't keep my hands out the bread, no. I can't keep my hands out the bread, keep me fed. I told her come with a star, young like me about to go give me some money. Cause wait, no who for it, it's not in my lingo. How can you start with them pockets? These niggas they suckers, they looking for lolly. While I bust it down, make a re-up my wallet. I take it to socket and re-up a profit. Yeah, I got some dudes on spin on my shoe. They think this shit cool while I stack up the honey. I'm perfectly zombie, don't talk it, just listen. Diamonds they hit like a deer in the head. Lights like a reindeer, the name bliss. Flares inside of a stick, they bite up the world night if you play with the digits. I'm trying to spin me a cool with the doors lifted. Got the money, yeah, all in the wind. You know that I'm winning. Big bag in the den. Niggas talking like they in while I'm really in it. Big chain like I'm Grizz. Big pippin' like I'm Ken. I fuck with them digits, they mad as fuck while they living. I pull up a hop out of Billy like my net with 50. We pull up with Glocks in the stitches. These won't know what they hit them. X what's up my mind, nothing but beans. Nigga like me need some trees. I'm trying to stay this shit all through the ceiling. For my family, best to believe. I know that they hate on that gold cheese. I heard it fat meat, yeah, it's greasy. Run up a chicken, so much I thank Jesus. Got it all back and I spent it on me. Welcome to my bakery, bitch, I got loads for days. I'm on the ride, though I'm needing. Boy, making too many plays. I'm talking Hail Mary, just get up the road and receiving. And we ain't doing delays. My partner drove UPS switching lanes and it's speeding. Chop it a couple of ways. Pull up to the village like Frank Lucas and I feed him. Know we can line them up, I leave them. Making the fourth quarter high season.
And that there was a number 5 video on the countdown this week. We talking about Belafonte Bubba featuring TA the Great, Off the Bread. Hey, you know I'm feeling that one, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep them votes up on that one. I'm trying to see that on the countdown every week as well. Now it's time to get into number 4, and Lodeezy, hey, she steady smashing. Like I say, representing Little Rock, the West Coast, Houston. Hey, she all over the globe with it. Coming in at number 4, we got my girl Lodeezy, and the song is called Party Again. Number 4, check it out.
Yeah, Tim Dropper, the clumsy jeweler, baby, I've been the main attraction since the day I was born. It's like I slid up out the womb and superstar was my form. Guys giving 5 points, tatted all on my arm. Slick spitter, kicker, I be speaking in poems. Every time, like all the time, I'ma do it again. It's a party, soon as we walk in. Money on my mind, but here to have a good time. Best you reconsider partner before you get out of line. Every time, like all the time, I'ma do it again. It's a party, soon as we walk in. I got one hand on the clip, the other one on the fifth. Not every day, but today I'm finna pop my super futuristic space age, all in my swisher. Salt and pepper player, got a plan like Tommy Pickles. Well, what a web we weave. The audacity to say they competition to me. On the East Coast, bumping West Side flow. LR, roll the snap, Arkansas, that's for sure. Problem child, hog wild, thought you should know. I'ma represent the crib in every city I go. Hold up, they can't stop it, they hate that I got my vibe back. Pouring shots, I'm looking around like where the bottle at. Baby got that BBL, I told her model that. She gon' let me jingle the bells like it's a holiday. I been that, what's that? Everything that you thought. My piece give a piece, she shave me under yoga and a phone. Roll up a spliff, I ain't smoking shit up out of a bone. Bigger but I promise you I'm bad to that time, like all the time, I'ma do it again. It's a party, soon as we walk in. Money on my mind, but here to have a good time. Best you reconsider partner before you get out of line. Every time, like all the time, I'ma do it again. It's a party, soon as we walk in. I got one hand on the clip, the other one on the fifth. Not every day, but today I'm finna pop my shit. I go toe to toe with all of the big and baddest. I march in the room and tell these niggas to stop the madness. Getting beat by a girl, they seem to be so embarrassed. PSA fellas consider Lodeezy flattered. I heard that diamonds and women are best friends. Put some ice all in my mouth, now my diamonds are lesbians. Drop a couple carats and rings on my left hand. They be shining in the dark, I call them the veggie twins. One thing for sure, two things that's evident. Don't run with contributing federal evidence. Been a rich.
Hey, that was a number 4 video on the countdown this week. We talking about Lodeezy, Party Again. Now it's time to get into number 3, and I checked the books. Matter of fact, if you make the countdown next week, Steve and Ginn, you will actually be retired. This is your 7th week. If you make it next week, that'll be your 8th week. So keep them votes up, family. Coming in at number 3 this week, my guy Steve and Ginn. He's all right. Number 3, check it out.
Try Jesus. I try Jesus. I try Jesus. Oh, I try Jesus. I try. Try Jesus. Oh, Mary's baby, wrap your arms around. Said I try Jesus. Try Jesus. I try Jesus. I try Jesus. Oh, Mary's baby, wrap your arms around. Did I try Jesus? Oh,
And that was a number 3 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about Steve and Ginn. He's all right. Like I say, make sure you keep them votes up. Next week, you'll be able to retire if you make it. Now it's time to get into number 2, and this is another brand new entry coming straight out of North Memphis. Coming in at number 2 this week, my guy Mike Memphis, and the song is called Run Up Them Numbers. Number 2, check it out.
Whoa. Look, hey, run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up them numbers. I made a play for a couple of commas. Play with me, he gon' be hot for the summer, be hot for the summer. Run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up them numbers. I only move for a couple of commas. Play with me, you will be shot by the summer, be shot by the ski. Run up the numbers, run up the numbers, run up the numbers. I'm in the bank for a couple of commas. Play with me, he gon' be hot for the summer, be hot for the summer. Run up the numbers, run up the numbers, run up the numbers. I wanna check with a couple of commas. I wanna check with a couple of commas. Yeah, look, I'm one of the greatest to come in my city and we can debate it. If you think that you can pass on rapping it better than me, you are highly mistaken. It's been a minute since you heard a rapper that did it like me, and I thank you for waiting. I came a long way from a ceiling. I'm in there, I'm sitting on top, and I know that they hate it. I know that they hate it. Never just wanna thank God that I made it. I party with models, ain't none of them basic. I'm up in this bitch like your jury, I'm faded. That mean I'm really too wasted, but it mean your jury too plated. I'm f***ing your mom and she calling me daddy. I'm guessing it making us kinda related. Woo, woo, bitch, I'm the man. Yeah, yeah, I'm the man. I'm a demand from Arizona all the way to Japan. The f*** is you saying? Bitch, I'm the man. Yeah, I'm the man. R.I.P. shouted, low bitch, I'm the man. I feel like he did it when making them bands. I'm taking the chance to run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up them numbers. I made a play for a couple of commas. Play with me, he gon' be hot for the summer, be hot for the summer. Run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up them numbers. I only move for a couple of commas. Play with me, you will be shot by the summer, be shot by the ski. Run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up the numbers. I'm in the bank for a couple of commas. Play with me, he gon' be hot for the summer, be hot for the summer. Run up them numbers, run up them numbers, run up them numbers. I wanna check with a couple of commas. I wanna check with a couple of commas. Count out them 20s, them bitches, them hundreds, but still I feel like I ain't did enough. So I don't got time to relax in it, bitch. My bank account sitting on $1 million plus. I never cross nobody up in my circle, but never they niggas, it's hard to trust. It's so many bad bitches up in the building, I swear
Okay, I see you, my guy Mike Memphis. Hey, he making deliveries like the mailman. That was a number 2 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about Mike Memphis. Run up them numbers. Hey, keep them votes up on that one, family. I'm proud of you, man. Glad to have you on the countdown. Now it's time to get into number 1. And of course, you already know how we get down with the number 1 video. Now, I ain't even finna lie to y'all. This number 1 video, hey, he spent that block. Like I say, he got them votes up. He did everything he had to do to get them votes up so that he could be right back at number 1 for the second week in a row. Out of all the videos that were submitted, out of all the videos that the fans and viewers and artists voted for, this one right here is number 1 for the second week in a row. My guy, OG Tech, Lonely Road, number 1. Check it out.
What you think I am, huh? What you think I am, a worm like you? I told you, man. I told you. Don't with me. I told you. No, but you wouldn't listen. Well, you stupid Look at you now.
What up, world? What it do? You know what I'm talking about? I know it's been a minute. Been a long time. Everybody asking where the hell I been. You been at 10? What's been going on, man? Had a lot of up and down in life. A lot of ups and downs, man. You know what I'm talking about? You never know what somebody going through behind they 4 walls. True shit. Back down. OG. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back in it. I never leave again, that's the bullshit. People ask you what happened. I thought you quit rapping. The radio just stopped and it was like you up and vanished. Now last year was tragic. If you only knew the up and down roller coaster that life put me through. I had a couple surgeries. I thought I was gonna die. I made a miss with my Lord and Savior. I thought it was my time, and I'm thankful that I made it. My body gotta heal. You can destroy you mentally if your mind ain't built, but I'm built like a soldier. Rifle on my shoulder. Been in hell and back and never lost my composure. Sipping on the scene and trying to take away the pain. I drank until I passed. I did the next to do the same. I poured it out of liquor last year from the dead. I hit my knees and pray at night before I go to bed. I lost a lot of homies, hell I ain't had many. My circle kinda small and it's a blessing if you win it. I ride behind 10 and conversating with me. Myself and I only trust them 3. When they come to TSC, damn right on the movement. One team, one mission, man, we mobbing on some new. Say we mobbing on some new.
You know I'm riding down this lonely road, and on my mind is go and get it. On my mind is go. You see these haters tend to come and go. Haters tend to come and go, but ain't nobody. You see the real gon' be real and the fake gon' be fake. I keep money on my mind and stake on my plate.
And that, my friends, was the number 1 video on the countdown this week. We're talking about OG Tech, Lonely Road. Hey, man, I'm definitely proud of you. You made it number 1 2 weeks in a row. Keep the momentum going. I'm proud of all the artists that made the countdown, all the artists that submitted the video. Like I say, man, we trying to have this platform for artists that way they can get their video out there, get more exposure. This is what we do. We on Comcast in Memphis and Atlanta, you know, every Tuesday night, and we on live stream on BrinkTVShow.com, and of course we on YouTube at BrinkTV Show. So if y'all get a minute, go ahead, follow up on there, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, ding ding ding, yeah, subscribe, do all of that. Appreciate that. At BrinkTV Show on all social media. And of course, any artists out there, you watching this right now, you trying to get your music video on the countdown, it's simple. Go to www.brinktvshow.com, go to the contact section, email us your video, pay the submission fee, get your votes up, you can be on the countdown next week. So simple. But of course, you know, it's been an amazing episode. I gotta have a disclaimer. You know, a couple days ago, we just saw the NBA All-Star game, man. Everybody was doing their thing. My guy Ja Morant, you know, we even had Jaren Jackson Jr. This is the first year the Memphis Grizzlies actually had 2 players on the All-Star team. Amazing, right? You know, it's kind of get those juices flowing to kind of get that energy going, make me want to get out there and hoop again. You know, I ain't been on the court in I don't know how long. I played in the celebrity game a few years back, but I'm so rusty though. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of shape, you know, I'm kind of rusty though, but it's all right though. I can start practicing right now. You can too. All I gotta do and all you gotta do is run in there, go ahead, grab the trash can. I can practice from right here on the couch. You can too. Grab the trash can, drag it about 5-6 feet away. Grab the remote and start practicing shooting free throws with the remote, because you don't need the remote no more, because the Brink TV talk show is coming up next and you don't want to miss it. With that being said, Now back to more Brink TV.
Brinkley Wilson, we gotta pay homage, bruh.